Hello Salesforce Developers, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, you're going to learn all about segmentations and activations in Data Cloud. My name's Danielle Laregi, and I'm a Senior Developer Advocate at Salesforce. Now we have a lot to cover in this video. The first thing that we're going to cover are what segmentation and activation are in Data Cloud. Then we're going to show you how to build out a segment in Data Cloud. And finally, we're going to use that segment that we built in an activation. Okay, let's get started. Developers can use segmentation to break down data into useful segments to understand, target, and analyze customer data. You can create segments on any entities from your data model and then publish them on a chosen schedule or as needed. Whether basic or complex, segments are crucial using Data Cloud. After personalizing your segment in Data Cloud, you can publish it to your activation targets whenever you want or based on a schedule when the segment was created. Activation is the process that materializes and publishes a segment to activation platforms. For example, with a Marketing Cloud activation, you can use your segments in Journey Builder to send emails and mobile messages using your Data Cloud data. You can also use activations to connect your data to Google, Amazon, and Meta to build highly targeted ads with native connectors in Data Cloud. Now that you've learned about segmentation and activation and what they actually are, let's look at Data Cloud and see how we can create our very first segment. Okay, here we are back in our Solar Circles Data Cloud org, and I'm going to teach you how to create a segment in this org. So the first thing that we need to do is navigate up here to Segments and click that tab. Then we need to navigate over here to our New button and click New to create a new segment. Now we have a few segment properties that we need to fill out. The first is which data space you want to associate this segment with. I'm going to choose the default data space here. If you're not quite familiar with data spaces, please refer to our previous YouTube video where we covered data spaces. Then we need to choose what we want to segment on. In our particular use case, we're going to use the unified individual because we already set up an identity resolution job. Please also refer to our identity resolution video in case you're wondering how we did that and you haven't watched it yet. Then we need to enter in a segment name. And for this particular segment, we want to find people that live in the largest cities of Texas. So we're going to do unified individuals in large Texas cities, and then we're going to click next here. Now we have a couple of options for choosing what our publish type and our publish schedule is going to be. So the first thing we need to choose between is whether or not we want to do a standard publish or a rapid publish. We're going to choose standard publish for this use case. Then we need to choose our publish schedule. So there's a few options here. We can choose not to have this segment automatically refresh, or it can automatically refresh in 12 to 24 hours. For this particular use case, we're not going to have it automatically refresh. We're just going to choose don't refresh and click save. And we got a great notice that our segment was created successfully, and there our segment is. Now that you've seen how to create a segment, let's show you how to use a segment in activation. Okay, let's create our very first activation target in Data Cloud. You can see here we're back in our Solar Circles Data Cloud account. So we're going to navigate over here to the Activation Targets tab. And then we're going to go over here to the New button. And you can see here there's a variety of different activation targets that we can choose from Google Ads to Amazon S3, even Facebook. We're going to stick with Marketing Cloud for now. And then we're going to click Next. And now we have to enter in an activation target name. From here, we're going to click Next. And you can see here that we're selecting all of our business units. We would have more business units over here in the available business units area if we had more, but right now we only have one business unit that's available. And then we're going to click Save. And voila, we have successfully created an activation target in Data Cloud. Okay, now what we want to do is make this Unified Individuals in Large Texas Cities segment available for things like Marketing Cloud journeys. So in order to do that, we need to create an activation where we're linking this segment to a Marketing Cloud activation target. So what we're going to do over here is click the new button under Activations. And we're going to choose our Solar Circles Marketing Cloud activation target that we already created. And you can see here that our activation membership auto-populated based off of what we created our segment on, which was the Unified Individual. So there's nothing to do here other than to click Continue. Now we're going to use the email that is related to this Unified Individual. Salesforce Marketing Cloud is going to be the primary source for the address. We can also choose other priorities for the type of email address we want to use for this particular individual, but we're going to just leave all of this how it is. We're going to click Next. We could add more attributes here onto this page if we wanted to. For now, we're just going to keep these attributes and click Next. But we do need to give our activation a name. So we're going to do Unified Individual Email Addresses, Large Texas Cities. And in the description, this is a segment of Unified Individuals in Texas and their emails. And then we're just going to click Save. And here we have our activation, which is linked to our Solar Circles Marketing Cloud activation target. It's also linked to our Unified Individuals in Large Texas Cities segment. To help you continue your learning beyond this YouTube video, I've listed a wide variety of resources on both segmentation and activation here for you. We would love for you to stay connected with us so that you can get access to all of our new content and also so that you can interact with other developers. The first way that you can stay connected with us is by visiting our developer.salesforce.com website. The other way is by visiting our Trailblazer community. You can also follow us on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube, and connect with us on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, Salesforce developers. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you learned a lot about segmentation and activation in Data Cloud. If you liked it, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our Salesforce Developers YouTube channel. See you next time, Salesforce developers.